What's up, guys? CliffBeats no script off the rip, but the one and only.
There go Karen.
You ask, you shall receive. You said you wanted more Beatles. We have the Beatles. Here Comes the Sun. Now this is on their main channel, so of course I want to give them the like and the view. So go like, go subscribe. Please show love to the Beatles. What I'm realizing is there's a lot of songs we still haven't checked out from the Beatles. Like please keep sending suggestions. This was one of the top ones. There was quite a few that were kind of like tied, so we just went with this one right now. Keep suggesting, comment down below what Karen and I have to see. I know you guys want live performances too, so if you have any specific live performances, just comment down below. You can't, I see people trying to attach links. You can't though. YouTube will take them down. Just giving you a heads up. Save you some time. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
We do not know this song. People also asked for Penny Lane. I want to do that one because that was actually my preschool that I went to. So it was just kind of weird when I seen that name. I was like, it's a unique name too, to your Penny Lane. You know, so I was like, what? I gotta see what it is. There was also one like the Pink Walrus or something I kept seeing. I don't know what we were asked to check out, but we got you guys covered. Right now we got Here Comes the Sun. Go like, go subscribe.
Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Sun, 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 here it comes.
Hold on, I have to stop right there. I thought that was really cool to include the shadow with the clap, because like with so much happening, I'm missing that clap sound, and I caught it through the shadow. I love the actual meaning of the song too, of like basically going from winter to summer. So now, but it's also like being sad to happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Love the metaphors. You ready? Okay. And you might have seen me with a weird face in the beginning. I'm like, have I heard this in a commercial or something somewhere? I feel like,
I think the Beatles are some of the most commercial.
yeah, I think I'm noticing like every single song we check out, it's been in something that I've heard like the instrumentation somewhere, some of the lyrics. I don't know where from, but it could have been from a commercial or something. Here we go.
Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. But here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
Every song is a hit. Apple Corpse. So, my darling, I want to know your feelings on the song.
I feel like this is one of the more like calm ones that we've heard in a way. Like it just has a meaning of like, here comes the song. There's just this repetitive nature to it. It feels like the least like surprising that we've had from
Yes, this sounds like more,
way more commercial.
yeah, more mass appealing for sure. But I
Yeah.
think there's more depth in this song than people give it credit for. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It's just for me, like somebody who's dealt with depression before. I'm not saying you haven't or anybody else who's watching has. I'm just saying like I don't know, like it just gave me this feeling of like everything's gonna be all right, even though you've gone through all this stuff. Like here comes the sun, the ice is melting. It also gives you like the idea of just regular weather, then also like in a relationship too. Things can get ice cold, but then you've seen the couple kissing. I get like things kind of renewed again, so it gave me like almost like a triple entendre feel to the song. I like the writing structure of it, to be honest with you. Like from a songwriter's perspective, this makes me go, this is a perfect record.
Right.
But yeah, when it comes like say when we did like Helter Skelter or like Your Blues and stuff like that, that was a side that like, when we watch something from the Beatles, we're noticing nothing's ever truly the same.
Right.
We get like a different style. So this was more of the calmer commercial side, I think is what Karen's saying, right?
Less experimental, I think. This
Yes.
is more just like I know how to do good music and here it is. Whereas like the other stuff, it seems like they were kind of playing and having a little bit more of a test run with certain things, and it still worked out really great,
This felt comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did. It definitely felt comforting, and it felt like something I've heard in, I don't know if a commercial or whatever it is. But let's do a little bit of a deep dive because maybe we'll learn a little bit more about the song right now. This is the Beatles. Here Comes the Sun. Go like, go subscribe. Now, the real question is, when do you think this released? Oh, I had to grab the URL again.
I'm gonna go with
68.
no 66. I have no idea.
Okay. I'm going to go with, that's a good guess. I'm going to go with 67. You said
Okay.
65?
I said 66.
You
I'm gonna go
66?
with 66.
69.
I could have been right if I'd stayed to 68.
You always
Darn
Karen will always get it right, and then she switches at the last moment. Trust your gut. So Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles was officially released on September 26, 1969. It was featured as the opening track on side 2 of their classic LP Abbey Road. So here this is, looks like George Harrison wrote the song, and it's AI's asking me what I want to know about it. I'm gonna do that myself. AI, back up. So, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles is an uplifting anthem of hope, relief, and new beginnings. Written by George Harrison during a stressful, isolating period, the song's famous sunshine metaphor reflects on the joy of finally breaking through dark times and seeing things get better, which I really relate to, like, as I said, things that I've gone through in my past, so I liked it. The track was written in early 1969 at the country estate of Harrison's friend Eric Clapton in Surrey. That was at Eric Clapton's house? That's pretty cool. At the time, George was going through a particularly grueling stretch in his life. Frustrations with the Beatles. He was exhausted by the band's tense business meetings, legal battles, and fractured interpersonal relationships. He had even temporarily quit the band just months prior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it looks like they were going through a tough time. I keep hearing that about the Beatles, about how tough things were getting with them. But they were together for a while. Personal hardships. He had recently had his tonsils removed and been arrested for marijuana possession. Lame. Marijuana, who cares? So, skipping a particularly miserable day of meetings at the band's Apple Corps headquarters, Harrison took an acoustic guitar and walked around Clapton's garden. Warmed by the spring sun after a long, bitter winter, he felt a sudden wave of relief and instantly began playing the opening chords of the song.
I love it.
That's really cool. I like where songs come from sometimes. It's really cool and unique. So on the surface, the track is simply about the changing of seasons and the arrival of spring. However, metaphorically, it represents the emotional thawing after a period of prolonged hardships. The long, cold, lonely winter. This symbolizes the emotional weight of Harrison's personal struggles and the heavy, draining business drama he endured with the band. I couldn't even imagine Just think about it. This is 2 years actually after they officially broke up, which was 71, I believe, if I remember correctly. So yeah,
Wait,
when you get
before?
that big, like it's dealing with all these entities has got to be insane. Um, so it's all right. The repetition of this phrase serves as a comforting, calming mantra, assuring the listener that no matter how difficult the past has been, everything will eventually be okay. And it's asked me if I want to take a deeper dive into Abbey Road or the Harrison songwriting. Tell me. No, I don't want. I don't want this to tell me anything about any other songs yet, because we like to do the deep dive. Just saying, do you want me to explain other songs? No, 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 no. If you're unfamiliar with the way we do things, our formula here is we listen to the song. Afterwards, we do a deep dive. We want to learn about the song, and we do that for every single classic that we check out. I thought it was beautiful.
I thought it was a nice song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know Karen likes more like the upbeat stuff, but this was still, I thought, pretty cool.
It's still, a happy vibe song.
Yeah, it is definitely a happy vibe song. We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We truly appreciate you. We would not have a channel without you. And if you are going through a hard time, just, this is a good song to listen to. And remember, things don't always last. You'll be all right. And if you ever need someone to talk to, my Instagram is linked in the description down below. You can shoot me a message. We love you guys. Please stay safe and suggest what songs you have for us. Comment down below. We're always looking for new stuff. And what does this song mean to you? Do you have any personal experiences with it? Where were you at the first time that you heard it? If you want to share, Karen and I always love reading your guys' stories. And it's on to the next one. You will see a suggestion pop up right here. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
We love you guys. Stay safe. Thank you so much for hanging out. And wouldn't have a channel without you. We'll catch you at the next one.
See you there.
See you later, guys.